Hey everybody, Mitchell Reichert, CEO of June Group. I'm here at the Women Now conference put on by the Ad Club here in Tribeca, New York City, and I am with Goddess Rivera of VML.
Hey.
How are we?
I'm great. How are you?
Terrific. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. I have a lot to say, so I love getting a chance to talk.
All right, let's get the floor is yours.
Okay.
Tell us about VML and your role there.
Oh my God. So VML's amazing. They're a #3 ad age A-list agency. Got to give a little shout out for my VMLers. They're a great company to work for, and I started there as a channel director, doing social strategy, which was kind of my background. And then kind of said, I think I just mentioned, it's a little fed up with the inclusion and diversity in this industry, not just VML, but the industry overall, which I had been a part of for about a decade. And I wanted to do something about it. So I asked them if I could create a methodology that approached how we really kind of take in inclusion and diversity in some of the processes that we do, and that kind of formed into a new role.
So what advice would you have for a young man or a young woman coming into this industry that wants to go the route that you did? Not necessarily the specific route, but break the rules, do his or her own thing.
You know, I think it's a crazy time for this industry because it's under this inflection point. I think so many industries right now are kind of at this reckoning where we really have to be fearless and understand that the paradigms that have led us for so long are changing, and a lot of them were not correct in their origins, and they were really skewed from the beginning. So I think it's a great time for people who see a path to make something better to speak up.
But what if I'm 26 and I'm not fearless? What if I'm 26 and I'm shy and I'm fearful and I'm not that self-confident? How do I affect that kind of change in myself so that I can get to where I want to go?
So I think you should look for places that encourage who you are. You know, if you are if you're a person who likes to be introverted and who works better alone, find a culture that supports that. Find a place where you can thrive and really feel yourself out and really hone your craft.
What advice do you have for leaders to do the right thing and really build the right kind of culture?
So the first advice I would have is, it makes sense now, it's listen. Listen to the people who are telling you that they need different support. Listen to what it takes to be supported, and I think as leaders we don't do enough of that. We often go, there's a problem, let me go solve it, when you haven't even asked people what they need. The other thing is, I think, to be really honest in what's not working. So many people were holding up these systems that have been, like I said before, skewed from its origin, and we don't have to do that. I always say, I think I just tweeted it, we don't have to do what Don Draper did. You know, that's old. He didn't have a computer in his pocket. The world has changed.
Right.
And so I think be willing to continuously audit our processes and our systems, because a lot of times there are discriminations and things that are negative that are embedded in those systems that we have to really do an audit of that. So listen to the people who are telling you they're underrepresented, the people who want to see change happen, and then really take a hard look at what we're doing to get there.
So if I am a female leader and I want to be tough, how do I do that?
So I think a female leader needs to do what she needs to do to lead, and anybody else that has a problem with it, that's on them. So I have no interest in how people perceive what I'm doing, similar to as men do. They don't care if somebody feels a certain way about their leadership, they just lead. And so I think a lot of the impact that women get is based on how other people feel about what we're doing. It means nothing to me that you feel a certain way about what I'm doing. If I know that I'm leading a team that feels supported, that they feel that they're getting what they need, however you perceive that is up to you.
Goddess, what a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much.
Great to talk to you too.